and to
Right,
see
because that's what's going to matter in a few years.
Well, no, that's actually what is going to be a big factor on this election is going to be that 25 and under.
Oh, really?
It's
Why
always
is that?
because they are going to be coming out to vote in numbers, record numbers, like never before. And and probably 90% of them will be voting for Obama.
For what?
So, I said probably up to 90% of the under 25 voter will vote for Barack Obama.
Are you serious?
Yes.
Why?
Well, that's a good question. That's what I'm trying to find out. And most people, including yourself somewhat, are not, they have an opinion, but they don't really know exactly why. And so that's what we're trying to figure out is why, why.
Why they're going to vote for him. Yeah, I'd like to know too, if they have a reason. I'm not really racist because my son's father's Mexican, so,
yeah.
And I have black friends, I have like 2 of them. But I mean, it's not that I'm like totally racist and I hate niggers or anything like that, but I don't think that our country should have a fucking nigger running the office.
Yeah. Now, when we bombed, when we dropped the nuke on Germany in World War II, do you think that was justified?
Why did we say we did it?
Well, to stop the war.
To stop the war? Was the war coming from Germany?
Well, yeah, but we wanted to end it early and save lives.
Okay, did it work?
Yes, it did.
Then sure, it's justified. It may not be justified, but I mean, it doesn't really matter whether it's justified or not because it worked.
Well, when we did drop the nuclear bomb on Germany, Stalin, the president at the time, used a lot of propaganda to say that, that we were just trying to kill innocent Germans.
Right.
I mean, do you think that was the case?
I don't think that... Nah, not really. I don't think they were innocent. Or we wouldn't have dropped no fucking bombs on them, because we wouldn't have had to if it was innocent.
Yeah. And then when we pulled our troops out early, when we pulled out of Vietnam in 1952 and left them hanging there, do you think that was right?
We left who? Our Americans and...
No, well, and we let the communist Vietnamese take over the rest of the country back in 1952. Do you think that was right?
But we left. Did you say we left our people over there?
No, but we pulled out and we left the side that we were fighting for, hanging all by themselves. Kind of like if we pulled out of Iraq right now and just left, them to hang for themselves.
Oh, okay, I get it. You mean like just totally cut their country off entirely?
No, I'm just saying. Do you think it was right of a lot of people? When we left Vietnam in 1952, we left defeated. Meaning we didn't finish the war. Okay. We just pulled out and we just left. We didn't win. We didn't finish the war.
Okay, so, did we cut their country off? Did we still provide for their country and know what I mean? Deal with their country in any way? Did anything from their country come to the United States?
No, we just walked out and wiped our hands clean.
And there was no repercussion from it, was there?
Not for us directly, but there were for lots of South Vietnamese that were fighting with us that were massacred, yeah.
For the South Vietnamese, there was problems for them. Why? They were fighting with us and we left them there or something? Yeah,
we were fighting with the South Vietnamese to stop communism from China.
And we just left all them over there? Or what?
Yes, the war became unpopular, just like the current war, and
yeah, it's very unpopular. It's kind of ridiculous, but I mean,
yeah. Well, Americans are well known for the fact that Americans have a very short tolerance or memory of anything, and they get chicken shit real quick. Meaning, we're all for going in, but especially since the first Iraq war that lasted, so quickly. If a war goes past a few months, then all of a sudden we think it should be over, and and we lose heart, or if we start getting a few people dying. I mean, I hate to say it, but most Americans, especially in this generation, not so much in the older generations, but in the 50 and under generation or 45 and under generation, the generation born in the 60s and up has a very low pain threshold, meaning we'll say, yeah, go on in and let's fight and let's do what's right. But if it's not over in 3 days, or or if it's
they
kind of, if we're kind of, they have no balls. Okay, all right, and that's how we are. I mean, look at the poll. Look at. You want to see how bad we are? 1 month ago, John McCain and Barack Obama were tied in the polls. Okay, and less than 2 weeks after that, about 10 days after, when the big economic crisis was announced, and the government said that we have to bail out all these companies and stuff. Barack jumped up about 8 points in the poll and has jumped up every week since, meaning people don't really look, technically most people really don't look at the issues, nor do they even care, and they overlook what they really believe, and they vote based on some quick, meaning if they feel like they're getting a pinch in their wallet economically, they're going to just they jump to blame whoever's in office.
Right. They just make they don't look at everything, all the facts and everything.
They don't look at
what's going on. Kind of like me. Kind of like I'm looking at it as I don't think there should be a woman president or a nigger president. So I'm just automatically care for the white guy.
And they don't even care. Most of them don't even know what the person stands for, and they don't even care. Okay.
Right.
They like, we talk to people, and the average 25 and under person just says, "Why are you voting for Barack Obama?" Because we need change. Okay. What kind of change? Well, they can't tell you.
Because we need change. Okay, if it's because we
need
what kind
change,
of change? Then there's no reason to vote for him.
How's Barack? Wow. Tell me, how's Barack going to change us for good? I mean, I'm just curious. Do you even know one thing that he stands for?
No, actually, I can't tell you. I couldn't tell you one thing that he stands for. I know that. Oh wait, you know what? There was one thing about something. Oh shit, what was it? I don't know. Actually, I can't even remember.
Can you tell me
how important it was?
Do you know what the primary differences between a Republican and a Democrat are?
What's that?
I'm asking you.
What are the 5 differences?
Not the 5, just any differences. Significant differences in views on whether it's social or economic issues between a conservative or a Republican and a liberal.
No, let me know. Wait, a liberal is, oh shit, I just fucking learned this. I went back to school like not even a few months ago, and I just went over this whole liberal and then liberty fucking thing. No, I don't even think it was at school. I think it was something about, I don't know, it doesn't matter, but I just went over it. No, I couldn't tell you though. I don't remember.
So, I mean, would you say that, which party, Democrat or Republican, would you say tends to favor abortion more?
Isn't it Democrat?
That's correct. And which party tends to want more government control and a little more socialist, in where they want the government to control everything, like healthcare and this and that and everything.
I think that should be Democrat too, wouldn't it?
Yep.
No, Republican.
No, that's Democrat.
It is Democrat. Okay, so I was right.
Was Abraham Lincoln a Democrat or Republican?
Abraham Lincoln, Democrat, Republican. Wasn't he a Republican?
Yeah.
Yeah.
What about John F. Kennedy?
Republican.
Yep. What about, let's see, what about...
Isn't McCain a Democrat?
Of course.
Yeah, I thought so.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, of course.
And Democrats aren't really so much for the people. They're more like for the government, for themselves. They don't really pay too much mind. They don't care as much. As much, I should say, but they don't.
Oh no, the Democrat will definitely claim they're for the people. It's just that their idea of being for the people is that you are not smart enough to do anything on your own, therefore you need us to take care of you. Okay. That's
right, yeah, exactly. But they don't pay attention to what the people say or anything like that, really.
Well, actually, they'll say and do anything that they need to say to get you...
But when it comes down to it, after they get your vote, then it's all about the government runs this shit, and that's pretty much how it is.
Well, you could argue that both parties do that.